So this is my non-political take on the Colbert thing, and I say this literally with no political leanings. I say this based purely on the scumbag people I know in the industry. So here it goes. I have a feeling that Colbert got wind that they weren't renewing the lease at the Sullivan Theater because CBS announced not only is the Colbert Show ending, but the Late Show is ending. Because their Late Show is ending, they don't need that theater anymore. So they didn't renew the lease because of what you saw in Reuters and everything. It was losing money, losing $40 million a year because the advertisers wasn't balancing out the budget. He got wind of that because, somebody was like, hey, the lease is ending. You know what's going on? I do the contracts around here for the show. And he's like, what? So he probably went to CBS and said, what's going on? They're like, yeah, we were meaning to tell you, or we were going to tell you, but yeah, we're not renewing the show. We're ending the format. So then he goes on Twitter that night, tweets the thing about how the settlement is a bribe, goes on his show the next day and says, hey, everybody, my show is ending. And he tweeted that because he knew that people would not care about the ratings. They would not care about the budget. They would just assume that, oh, yeah, he's a martyr for the cause. And they'd be so passionate and upset about it. They're not going to put together that merger and that settlement, whatever, that happened 16 days ago. That has been old news just sitting out there. And he just so happens to tweet about it the day before he announces his show is ending, or I don't know. It's all very suspicious to me. And then the last episode, he made a slip. He called his show the Colbert Report, which he said he never does. I wonder why he's doing that. I think he's trying to pivot and get ready to bring back the Colbert Report on a streaming service or something, and trying to make himself, look more viable. Like, it's not my ratings, it's something else. Pick my show up. I'm in the news, so everyone's going to care. My 2 cents.